Welcome to Elbows Out. This week we're going to be doing Rally Monsters A800. Let me sort by performance class here. I want to do something a little different. We're always using the 911 Rally from 2023, especially this modified version. Since it's the trial, I got to do it. I want to show up and show out. Let's jump in here. I did want to use the SafariZ, the 350Z, of course, rear wheel, or 370Z. Of course, rear wheel drive. It's kind of done up to be in a safari race or a desert rally or something like that. But I finally bit the bullet, made it all-wheel drive, but I haven't done anything else to it. It's sitting like A747 or whatever. I didn't want to bring it in here. But look, I'm in such good company. There's 4 of us, and they're all Porsches. 4 of them are the same car, and then we have 2 more bonus Porsches. Nice. So I'm feeling way better about my decision, and the other 2 are the same too. Crazy. That's weird. All Porsches. See, there's a SafariZ on the other side, and it is A800. Nice. There's 2 of them. Here we go. Starting at the back. That's fine. Great launch, passing the under upgraded 959. 2 more people ahead of me for the blue. I think this is a dirt race. It was supposed to be. Ooh, airborne. I love the grayed out SafariZs. I think the Drivatar looks and liveries are so cool sometimes. Wow, getting mixed up in a lot of stuff there. What happened to our disappearing friend? I guess he missed a checkpoint. Feels bad, man. 2 more ahead of us still. Up against a 90-degree turn here. Always tough. Katya was starting at the back for the Drivatars. That SafariZ looking good. I've got to kind of race my own race here. Deathbred. Oh, we had somebody else, one of the top guys for the blue team, fall short of a checkpoint. What the heck? Deathbred. Just me and Deathbred now. Very cool. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I talked about it and did it myself. Dang. Well, the cool thing is I'm pretty much the same place I was. I've got 2 guys ahead of me. We're losing in the trial though, so that's not good. Maybe I can get it back a little bit. Got half the race to go. I've got to pass Hatia, William, and Tristan again. One of the toughest things about this, I wish it was a little easier and you didn't have that happen. I don't like the checkpoints. Maybe make them a little wider. They're so unforgiving. They really are. Because in an online race, it's pretty innocuous in the regular playing of the game. But when you go online, things happen so fast, it takes you out of the race completely. Like, look, I can't even get back up there just to hang out with my friends. I missed that one as well. So today, a little change of pace. I had some hiccups in the earlier version of my trial, and I restarted. I went back and I grabbed that SafariZ, and I pushed it up to A799. Just threw a little bit different tire tread. We got the off-road tires, made them a little wider, 8-speed, and then some engine horsepower goodies. And I tell you what, this thing just screams. I don't know how good it's going to be against everybody else, against the Drivatars, but I think it's going to be fun. So I went with what I wanted originally, and I changed the wheel color, so I lost all the graphics, which I think kind of sucks, but here we go. Just listen to this thing. That's right. Now, we're going to be a little hindered on this asphalt portion because of the off-road tires, but I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I think it's going to be better for us in the off-road sections. That SafariZ is moving like it shouldn't be, and that Valvoline Focus is gray and looks so cool. I wish you could get those because, like I said, if you change anything, you lose all your decals, which kind of sucks. It happens with every car, though. You change something, it's not approved. I don't know why the Drivatars can drive like that. Come on, Forza devs, that's not fair. I have the very good brakes on this car, and I can tell it for sure. Wow, the first 2 people are Drivatars. We need to get our act together and get up here and make some points. We are winning though, so anything more we get will help us out immensely. Just icing on top. Pablo and Tristan, SafariZ, and what else is it? Oh, it's another Focus. They are dominating the selection today. That's crazy. And there you go, in first place. This thing is pretty formidable. Earlier, I don't know if I showed it or it made the video, I tried the 2023 Porsche 911 Rally, and it was my tuned one, and I just wasn't, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. It was big and heavy, and I missed some checkpoints, and I said, you know what, I'm going to start over. I'm going to go grab the Z. I'm going to give it a real effort. And look at this. First place by a mile. I've always wanted to make this car good because I thought it had potential and I liked it, but racing it with just the rear-wheel drive in a rally, utter trash. Now, if you did have a class for that, if you had rear-wheel drive rally, that would be fun because everybody would be having trouble. But in this game, I don't know how you can do much without all-wheel drive, unless you're drifting, and even then, all-wheel drives are fun at high horsepower levels. This thing is just carving it up, dirty as can be. The SafariZ. Still, Pablo is the one behind me. We are winning, and that's a good thing. This late in the race, 90% for me, it's all over. We've just got to cross the line now, uneventfully. There you go. A nice little SafariZ build. And look how, I don't know, look how cool that thing looks. The asymmetric fog light and rally light placement. The only other person in the 2-minute range was Pablo, so that's cool. There we go, atop the podium. You love to see it. El Pipila Scramble. This is going to be laps, which sucks. And I don't know if this is the long one or not. I may leave you because this one gets a little boring, but it's fun. So first we have to make our way through the field. Let's do that. We've got all these cool people here. This turn is always fun. I always just dive. Might touch the wall a little, especially with no traffic. But we can make that. Alright, 2 of our brethren in front of us here. We're not going to worry about, well, we just passed one. I say we're not going to worry about taking them out or eclipsing them. See that Porsche? It's just so heavy. Getting help from the Escort. Nice. Oh, he's dancing around me. He's another one. Sans livery, just color. Let's go get these boys. Let's go get Pablo, Katya, and Tristan. Tristan and Pablo again up here. And they're all in the focus? No, there's a SafariZ. Guys, there's a theme to this. Rally Monsters A800 is dominated by these 4 vehicles, but really just 2. The Focus and the SafariZ. The Drivatars, love it. I love it. I wonder what their tune is. I wish you could get the share codes. This track is kind of fun, though. Because you get these turns, you think you can't make them, but then you can just slide right through. Let me see if I can do the other one without hitting the wall too much. Losing my combo. I don't know if we can do it on an off-road compound, but we're going to try. Usually it's rally. There we go. Little break. Sending it through. Tristan looks a little lower than I am. On the brakes a little as we exit the tunnel. Still can't quite catch Tristan. But are we winning? Yes. 23 to 1350. Very cool. Now, it's just for pride, bragging rights. We got to get around Tristan. That's going to be my next lap and a half goal here. Wow, it is moving. It really is. I'm going to try and push here, because if I can get in front, then I can block too. But we should run away with this here. Which is weird, because it's not like we were running into him. I just love this car. It's so cool. One more lap to go. Let's see how fast we can. Just letting off. Yeah, you're going to hit that wall. You're going to need a little break, but it's no big deal. That's a pretty fast way to get through there. So I need to slow up at the end of this tunnel. I've been having a problem with that. That should make me a little faster. Not scrubbing as much speed. Yeah, this course, it's really grown on me, especially with this car. It's very fun. You get a great asphalt, blacktop, solid version, and then right onto this loose stuff here, which is really fun as well. And the way they divide it, it's straight half and half. You don't transfer between. You just get one section and then the next, which is cool. It's not very mixed surface, but you do get them both. They're not far back. Tristan still eclipsing all of my friends, all of my teammates, and that's all she wrote, folks. 2 podium first place finishes in the trial. I think this car is pretty good for something I just threw together on a whim because I wasn't really feeling the Porsche. Very good. Interesting. So there you go. 3,050 to 600. We smoked them all. They got Gulliver. And yeah, and one of their, Tristan was up there. Anyway, doesn't matter. You see the LFA and the trial win. Elbows out complete. We get the number 70 Porsche 935. We're going to grab a new one of those, but let me go look at my other one I have. Down to Porsche. We have several here. This one I've gotten in before. Oh, we also have a winter version. What I like about this car, as I said, look at the wing. You get, see if I can do it. Yeah. If you press the brake just a little, it doesn't go into reverse when you're in an automatic transmission. But you get that glow there. Very cool. No other brake lights to be seen. Very minimalistic. Probably just a race car. We have the Michelins on there, which is nice. And I believe it is, yes, it's trying to go around. It is rear-wheel drive. Probably mid-engine or rear-engine rear-wheel drive. But like I said, with the race cars from Porsche, they really turn in so well. They handle so well. Taking off is a little tough sometimes. You might get some spin. It might want to spin out. But wow, you kind of have to get used to it here. It gave me too much to turn in. I had to correct. Let's see how fast it goes. Just getting into 6th gear here. Up 180. 7th. Wow. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I would advise maybe a different livery if you have multiple, because that is not crazy. This car could look a lot better, I think. Let's go check that out. Let's see if there's any good ones. I do have one on that, ice tire version one I have as well. I don't know which one it is. I think it's more of like a Golf or a, Martini, something like that. And what is that? The Huna Pegasus. Very cool. Another way, if you're looking at these guys and you see they kind of stop and there's only about, 10, 12 of them, go ahead and hit search and then go up to the top, change it to current car for make and model, and then come down here and you will get, I don't know how far it goes, but seemingly an endless supply of these things. I like the darker Martini. That one's nice. Yeah, this Mobile I think I have here on my other car. Looks very familiar. This one is very cool. I love whatever that base color is. Yeah, there's so many to choose from. Let's go ahead and try this one here. We'll take it into Forza Vista. We'll give it a look. What do we think? Very cool. I think that livens it up a little bit. You get more of the race feel. It's not just white and red. Now that can be appreciated. Like I said, if you have multiple, you might as well make them a little different, because to me, that's a whole different car. Very, very nice. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel to check out this trial video in this week's spring hot season. We're well on our way here. 23 points tomorrow. Come back. We're going to have the PR stunt speed run, and then on Sunday, the Event Lab showdown. I will see you in the next one. Later.